welcome. Coach Tonya here at Critical Bench, and this video is all about doing beginner level exercises for stroke patients. Now, depending where you're at in your rehabilitation process and recovery exercise program, these are exercises that you can do at home. You will need some support. When I say that, I mean like a chair or maybe another person who's in the home with you that can just be there to provide a little extra support in case you're feeling still a little unstable and a little uncertain of your movements in your space. And speaking of space, you're also going to need a very clear space free of obstacles. You don't need a lot of space, but you're going to need one that is free from stuff. So if there's stuff on the floor, you want to get it out of the way or have somebody do that for you. A few other things about these exercises: we're going to do them once through. Doing these once through is better than not doing them at all. However, as you get stronger, more confident, and more familiar with these exercises, if you can do them 2 or 3 times a day, that's just going to only benefit you more, because the more often you can do these, the more quickly you're going to see, feel, and experience results. And that's just going to mean better quality of life for you, being able to move again freely and securely, confidently in your space. Okay? So as far as the exercises we're going to do, let me pop a text slide up here so that you can see them. We're going to be doing heel raises, standing knee raises, forwards heel toe walking, bent knee window washers, single bent knee drop, and pelvic tilts. So let's start with grabbing a support. Now I've got a chair here that I'm going to be using. And again, if you have a chair, fantastic. Maybe some of you have a walker, and that actually can be support for you too, as long as it doesn't have wheels on it, if it's one that is secure and can't roll away on you. And again, if you have somebody in the home with you who can just kind of stand there like this with their forearms out, that allows you to rest your arms and hands on them. And that just gives you some confidence, and it helps support your balance as you're working through these exercises. Now, do these at your own pace. I'm going through them at a moderate speed for the sake of getting the video done. However, if you need to move more slowly, or if you need to stop and take breaks, please pause the video, do your set, and then join me at the next exercise, okay? So do this at your pace, because I don't know where you're at, and it's really important you start where you're at so you can progress at your pace, getting better, okay? The first exercise is simple heel raises. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see better. So when I say support, we don't want you leaning, because right away now when I lean, my weight's already shifted to the front part of my body. We are wanting to work on overall balance, being able to stand tall and straight, shifting our weight without falling over. So when I say support, it's to rest your hands on it. And it really has a whole lot more to do with confidence and feeling safe in the environment as you move through the exercises. So my hands are resting on the back of the chair, and all I'm going to do is lift up, supporting myself on the balls of my feet, lifting my heels off the floor, and I'm going to lower. It doesn't matter how high, this isn't a height challenge, it's just a weight, micro movement, shifting weight, okay? That's all we're doing. So that was 1, we're going to do 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good job, and 8. Great, nicely done. Again, if that was too quick for you, pause the video, do your 8 at your speed. The next exercise is standing knee raises. Again, I've got my chair for support, and all I'm going to do is pick up one knee and then lower. And again, this is not about how high you can lift your knee. If lifting your knee is this, if that's what you can do and you feel stable, great, because you can work up from there, okay? There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we're going to shift and do the other side. 1, 2, 3, good job, 2 more, 4, and 5. Good work. All right, we're going to move the chair out of the way for this next one. Now, this next exercise requires some movement. So essentially, you're going to be walking. We're going to be moving forward. So again, I'm able to do it in the small space I have cleared out here. I'm just going to have to turn around to count out 20 steps. Now, if you want to pause the video and go to a hallway because you want to use the wall for support, by all means, please go ahead and do that. Just make sure you watch the demonstration so you know how to do this exercise. Or if you have, again, somebody in the home who you can hang onto their arm or their shoulder that can walk with you, that's great support for you as well. So heel toe walking is kind of like, imagine being on a tightrope. So if there's like a tightrope in front of you and you're going to walk on it, but you're not taking normal walking steps, we're going to make sure our heel touches our toe with each step. So some people call it tightrope walking. I'm calling it heel toe walking because it makes sense when I hear it. So we're going to do 20 of these, okay? Again, if you want to move to somewhere else in your home and do this on down a hallway where you've got the freedom to move 20 steps in one 20-step walk, that's great. Just pause, meet me back here for the next exercise. But if you're like me working in a smaller space, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, good job. Now I did do those a little quickly. So again, pause the video, do your 20 steps at your pace, and then join me for the next exercise. Our next exercise is bent knee window washer. So we actually get to go down onto the floor here. Let's move my mic pack out of the way. All right. So we're down on the floor with our knees bent. So right now you just feel very relaxed and very balanced, right? So the window washers are basically just moving our knees from side to center and to side. Okay, now we're going to do 10 all together. Okay, so that's 5 per side. So this is 1. Now, let me back up here. I'm sorry. When we're dropping the knees, we're not rolling over. Okay, you're trying to keep yourself as square as possible. Clearly, there's going to be twisting at the hips, but we want to keep our shoulders and our upper body square to the ceiling. Okay, so let's start these again with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, excellent. Now we're going to stay in this position, exactly, and what we're going to do is a single bent knee drop. So now instead of moving both legs in that window washer movement, we're just going to take one leg at a time and drop the knee and bring it back up, and drop the knee and bring it back up. And we're going to do 5 per side, okay? So you can alternate these and do 10. I'm going to do 5 one side and then 5 on the other, all right? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, great. Now we're going to stay in this position for the last exercise, and we're just going to do some simple pelvic tilts. Now, this isn't a hip bridge. A hip bridge is really coming all the way up as far as you can and squeezing the glutes. We're just going to do, or what we're going to do together, is a tilt. So we're going to slightly lift off the floor and then lower. Okay, so think of tucking that tailbone under, tucking, lifting, holding, and coming down. Okay, and we're going to do 10. So we'll call that for that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. All right, good job. Thank you so much for joining me and doing those exercises with me. And by the way, great job. So pat on the back for yourself. Now again, if doing these once through is what you can manage a day, that is fantastic. It's important to start where you're at. And for a lot of people after they've had a stroke, they tend to tire very quickly. So start where you're at, work at your own pace, and as you're able to do more, include doing these more often. And that's just going to be a catalyst for bringing results much more quickly too. You're going to start to feel the difference. You're going to just notice that your balance is improving and you're moving much more confidently in your space. And that ultimately is the goal that we want for you. Now, if you want more phenomenal exercises you can do that's going to help improve your balance and support better optimal balance for your life, I want you to check out that pinned comment below. This is a very special, very unique program that was designed and developed by our very own coach, Chris Wilson, and I can't say enough about it. And when you click that link and you go to the page to read and learn more about that product, you're going to see by the testimonials just how many people it has really completely changed their lives. People that felt that, their balance could never get any better, and it was just pretty much a downward spiral from where they're at, and have that completely turned around by these very simple at-home exercises you can do in this program. I can't say enough about it. And if you're somebody who's had a stroke or you're helping to take care of somebody who's had a stroke, I cannot recommend these programs enough. So please check out that pinned comment, click that link, find out about that program, and find and learn ways that you can support the people you love regaining their balance and regaining their quality of life. I'm Coach Tonya. Thank you again for joining me. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that notification bell and the subscription button so you never miss any of our great video content. Have a wonderful day. Be healthy, be well, and I'll see you soon.